Well, it's another lovely Friday. I guess that means another podcast. Yeah, it definitely means another podcast. Unfortunately, your normal host will not be joining you tonight. Instead, you're stuck with this lot. We got a Microbrew from Microbrew.
What's going on?
Hey, how's it going, buddy?
Not too bad, eh?
Yeah, we have a Shadow Fox of a Morgan BS Photography.
Hi. I finally stopped shouting fuck from 2 weeks ago.
I know. My ears stopped ringing.
Good.
Yeah, we have a bit of a thing to talk about tonight. Yeah, it's an interesting topic, but first we must get into what's everybody drinking. How about you, Shadow Fox? What are you drinking, buddy?
You already know the answer to this question. It's Mountain Dew.
Well, I wasn't sure if you're going to switch it up, so...
Actually, I'm not even really drinking it right now, but I do have a Mountain Dew.
Yay.
All right. How about you, Microbrew? What are you drinking?
Not much. Coffee, man. Just some coffee. Nah. I've got some more. Since it's that time of year, I'm just finishing off some more of the Shipyard Pumpkinhead. Still got some left. I bought a huge thing that... I actually like pumpkin ale.
Pumpkin ale. Oh.
It's time of year for pumpkin and apple shit up the wazoo, mate.
All right, you 14-year-old white girl.
Dude, I'm a basic bitch. No,
yes, you are. And I'm not drinking to that basic.
Oh.
Myself, on the other hand, I am drinking a Ninja Verse Unicorn Double IPA from one of my favorite breweries, Pipeworks Brewing Company out in Chicago, Illinois. This beast, it's very grapefruity pleasantness. It goes down easy, and that's kind of bad when it comes to some double IPAs. This little bugger, it packs a decent punch at 8%. It's like, I guess you'd say around the 90-minute IPA mark. Yeah. But, yes, on to other things. State of Games. Can't forget our State of Games. And we got a Shadow Fox away from it, so I'll go to D. D, what's your State of Games, bud?
Well, I've been playing the Labyrinth of Refrain on the Switch. And I am waiting to crack into a little later the new Pokemon Let's Go Eevee on the Switch, and I got the special controllers.
Excellent, man. Excellent.
So that's pretty much what I've been doing. Just a lot of the Switch. I've played a few of the downloaded games too, like Bloodstained. Oh no, the one that's not. It's Ritual of the Night's not coming out yet, but the one that they made the 8-bit version that to tide you over.
I'm so proud of you, Shadow. I'm so very proud of you.
He's finally not just drinking Mountain Dew.
Oh my god, I'm so proud.
Okay, so it is a Friday night, so I can have one drink. That was a shot of Jack Daniel's Tennessee Honey.
Excellent. That's pretty good. Excellent. All right. How about you? State of Games. Did you try Ghost Mode again?
No, I actually haven't touched Recon since I died. I'm trying to do studying on the side. It's not really working, so I didn't really want to pick up anything new. So I played a bit of the Wind Waker, and by a bit I mean like 3/4 of the game. And then I fired up the Minish Cap last Friday. Ended up playing all the way through that.
That's actually a good rendition of one of the Zelda games. I actually like that quite a bit.
And actually, it's just been like a Zelda-thon because...
Oh, nice.
Skylar's actually playing Phantom Hourglass right now on the couch.
Awesome.
Sweet.
That is awesome. All right. Myself, though, I have been playing pretty much a lot of Pokemon. That's for sure. I went back to the Sapphire game and the Ruby. I've been playing a lot of my NES Classic, mostly, well, A Link to the Past. I've been playing a bit of that. I played a bit of Super Mario World. And today, like D, I picked up Let's Go Eevee, and I played it. The jury is still out on that fucking game. Mostly because I feel like I'm still playing Pokemon Go. Very much, I feel like I'm playing Pokemon Go.
Well, I think part of their goals was also to really integrate it with Pokemon Go, so I think that's kind of why.
And that's why it's a soft pass for me.
Well, in that case, I should already be like a level 32 and have all my shit that I have right now. But yeah, I mean, it's been a little bit of a rough go in that game. I've only played it for about 45 minutes. I just got done with a bit of the story in the very beginning where you talk with Professor Oak, but yeah, I don't know. Just like the battle system, it could have been better. It could have been much, much better. And on to our topic. This week's topic comes from Cecil.
So we're going to ignore it entirely.
What was that?
So we're going to ignore it entirely.
No. We're actually going to go with it.
Oh.
Yeah, unfortunately, we can't go to cameras episode 2. Because that would have been fun. I would have liked to have gone to cameras episode 2.
Oh, I can't do that. I got to start saving money.
But yeah, it's coming from this article from the UK of corporations wanting to chip their employees. Yeah, exactly how it sounds. Like you're a fucking pet or a little kid and you're being chipped and tracked.
Does that surprise me, though, for the UK? Because it really doesn't. I mean, you can still be arrested for speaking out against the government in the UK.
Well, that is true, but one place that is utilizing this for more reasons than just, oh, hey, John's in the bathroom pinching out this massive growler, well, they use it as their access card system also, which is pretty interesting.
I haven't read the article yet. I'm going to skim it in a second, but it screams the Chinese social status thingy that they're doing.
All right, I could see that. But yeah, like going through your day being chipped, and if you're one of those employees that are paranoid, I think that'd make me a little more prone to, I don't know, maybe dig my arm out in the bathroom with a pen or wherever they put it. I don't know. I wouldn't be able to do dermal implants because it's bad enough having a scab on my arm and that itchy feeling or like scar tissue itching. I have some pretty major incisions and those areas I still get like an itch. So if I got an implant somewhere, like dermal or like one of these tracking devices, it'd be like one of those things in my head that, okay, the itch is there. The itch is always there. And or feeling something, I dig at it.
So your complaint so far is mostly on the fact that these things haven't gotten smaller yet.
My complaint on it is where does it come into like social privacy, because they're still in you when you leave work. It's not like, oh, hey, you know, it's only while you're at work. How do you know they're not using it to like track where you are every day, every second of your life? Invasion of privacy.
No, that's my chief complaint. I mean, currently, I don't think the technology allows for that. I mean, these things are essentially passive RFID chips, the same thing you get on an access badge.
Right. That I understand, but
it's upcoming generations of it. It set a precedence for, well, you didn't have a problem with the last one. What's your problem with this one?
Right, but also, what's to say they're not installing throughout like a city a thing in the Wi-Fi hotspots throughout some cities. Like, okay, you're within this area of, say, a seedy part of the city where there are drugs and whatever. And then you come into work. Oh, hey, guess what? You got to piss in a cup. We saw that you were in this area of town.
I mean, the U.S. government, well, not the U.S. government as a whole, but it's the local and state governments have already deployed stingrays at random, so it's a valid point.
Plus, if you look at China's system, they do like mass surveillance, and they're always watching through a system of drones, cameras, and everything else. And if any of their people step out of line, that's it. And also, unfortunately, Venezuela is also going to get like ID cards that they use for everything that has chips in it. Same thing, only not implanted, but chips in the cards. And the technology they're using is from the Chinese company XTE, which is their mobile company, the big mobile company in China, which is kind of scary. So, and those are nasty socialist, communist, countries. And nasty that I mean that the human rights violations is what I'm referring to.
And, the fact that people don't have money to eat.
Yeah, which is human rights violations. I mean, I feel really bad for the people in both countries. And that mass surveillance, I mean, let's face it, with some more renditions with technology getting smaller and smaller, and all the mass surveillance, I mean, can anybody say Skynet? I mean, it's only in control of assholes.
If you're chipping these individuals, the cost alone, and some of the places that are chipping you, they're charging you the cost of the chip, even if you don't want it in you. It's either get the chip or you can't work here kind of thing. And, oh, by the way, we're charging you 70 to 100 pounds.
And another major issue is health. I mean, what happens about infection, allergic reaction, and any type of metal and anything in the body can't stay indefinitely. Eventually it breaks down and causes problems. It has to be taken out and swapped. So there's a lot of concerns to go with this. It isn't just a simple, there you go, you're all good.
This is somebody watched Casino Royale and went, I want that in everybody. That's what this is. Because they want control.
All right.
But it doesn't work like that.
Yeah, we're going to end up in some Skynet Minority Report bullshit if this keeps up.
Ooh, good pull right there, because that's what I was thinking of when I was reading the article. I was thinking of Minority Report, but even more so, Gattaca, where you are chipped, you're tracked, and one of the key factors of getting through stuff in Gattaca is your DNA. And keeping the purest of people high up because, well, you don't have any defects in your genetic code or, abnormalities. You're not going to get sick as much. You're the cream of the crop, so to say, by their standards. This whole idea, like just thinking down the road of what it can turn into, I fear it. I am absolutely 100% terrified of this kind of mentality of chipping people. No, thank you. Especially like if the chip becomes a thing of, okay, we're doing away with money. Not only is your chip going to be your tracking system, but it's where your paycheck's going to go. And like our phones, how you have Smart Pay, and you just swipe your phone, you just like swipe your wrist over something.
But what's even scarier is that, say, for instance, a crime is committed, or, like I said, you use it to pay or whatever. What's to stop a good hacker from getting that chip and saying you were at the scene of the crime, or you were here, or you don't have money, or even the government could just sit there and say, we don't like him. He's politically saying some stuff we don't like. His bank account can go a little bit lower. He can be near something, that happened. It's too much control.
The U.S. government has never been known to do that. That's
allegedly.
I'm not necessarily saying ours. I'm saying in general, as an A government. I'm being a blanket statement. You've got England doing it, China going that way, Venezuela. I'm just saying the government is whatever place you have. I mean,
Here's what's surprising, though.
The opening for abuses is my concern with any place that's doing this.
So, this technology's been around for 1 or 2 decades at this point. The rice grain chip thing. It's not new. What amazes me is that the U.S. military has never even done a pilot program for this. Like, of all the people that want accountability and hidden access stuff.
The reason is, I would say, primarily lands on a couple things. One, obviously our country's supposed to be more free, less invasive privacy. And it's been, in the past, it's been more of a concern. Now, less so. But we still have a lot of religious people, and a lot of people cry out is the mark of the beast. They every time you want to say, hey, why don't we put a barcode on somebody? Every time anybody ever brought it up in the news, people would flip out saying mark of the beast, and they kind of dropped it. So I think it's been kind of a, it's against my religion because the mark of the beast. And so that's been kind of dropped, I think. And because of the concerns of privacy in previous generations. I mean, obviously now that's becoming less as people post everything on social media. But I think that's probably a couple things that may have hampered it in the past. Plus, liability and cost if there's an infection, because we're more of a litigious society.
My only counterpoint to that is, in basic training, they inject you with everything under the sun, and they don't even tell you what half of it is, and they just say, suck it up, buttercup.
Well, it's harder to trace a serum than it is microchips that you can say in an x-ray. What the fuck is that?
True.
But if they just give you the liquid goodies, I mean, they're like, what'd you give me? Oh, that's just a flu vaccine and measles, mumps, rubella. You're always supposed to get that. Like, you're right. How are you supposed to prove that? No, this is some sort of radioactive, like, turd, blended fucking milkshake in you. You don't have no idea. Next thing you're like, I got the flu shot, and the next you know, it's Spider-Man.
D.
Yeah?
It's isotopes. It's what the body craves.
It's got electrolytes and shit.
Hey, D, check your hand. I'm checking mine right now. They might have gotten us.
Oh, with my health, I'm pretty sure they got me. Bastards could at least give me superpowers. Instead, they took them away. I used to, have the superpowers. Destruction and being able to heal from anything. Now I'm just falling apart but have to live. Damn. I'm like a shitty immortal. Not quite immortal.
Like you said, the invasion of privacy, but with that, the advances in technology down the road, how do you know it's not going to be like that one case that we talked about a couple months ago with the dude that was being tagged for killing his friend, all because of a conversation that was recorded by Alexa? How do you know these chips won't evolve into something like that? Like, it's always listening to you.
If we get the chips in this country, I've got my theory. We already have insect drones. Either turn living insects into drones in the labs, or make drones about the size of that. Them fuckers are just going to make some big-ass mosquitoes. All of a sudden, you're going to be like, ow, goddamn horseflies. And next thing you know, there's a little rice grain chip in your shoulder.
They already have a mosquito drone.
I know, that's why I was saying it. It bites you and it just injects it even smaller than a rice grain chip. And you're like, fucking bugs. And next thing you know, we're all walking around on the Truman Show.
This is a really dark episode.
It's so dark. That's why I'm trying to be a little humorous with it. Because it is a dark... It's an uncomfortable...
Is this the DC universe?
Yes, I am as dark as the DC universe. But with a little bit of humor like Joker.
It's a legit concern.
Yeah.
It's one that I definitely have. I mean, if the option came to me, I'd be like, nah, hard pass.
Fair enough.
But all we can hope is the courts fight against any companies that are going to try to mandate this stateside, at least.
But on the flip side, the one thing that I marvel at is the potential of, say, the benefits. Like, if you have one of these chips in you and it's recording, say, your biorhythms, your pulse, your heartbeats, and...
Well, at 10 p.m. every night, it's going to get a good heart rate from me.
Actually, you want to get rid of those damn chips? I got the perfect solution for us. Since we're all friends here, We can help each other out. If we all get injected and want to get them back out, well, at least not functioning, you know the site where they're going to poke it in. We'll just taser each other in that site and fry the little fucker. And if it doesn't work, well, fuck, we each got to taser each other, so shit. That's fun, at least.
I mean, the good news is you can get a commercial like the NFC readers for it. I mean, this is the same thing that they inject into pets.
Yeah, it's very similar. Same, pretty much basic concept.
Yeah, so it's not like the readers are hard to find, so if you get injected unknowingly...
Would be great for small children. Tiny humans really need to be kept track of.
Here's what I'm getting at with what I was saying on the health thing. Like, say, for instance, you're having a coronary event, and it's smart enough to say, hey, you're having a coronary event. I'm going to get emergency services to you. There you go. I mean, your life is potentially saved because this little chip said, hey, we're experiencing a coronary event. It sends the emergency services all your information, your medical history, and they get an ambulance to you. Sure, there's no one there to give you CPR, but at least someone's notified. And your location is sent out and verified.
They should just cut out the middleman. Notify the morgue. Efficiency. No, I'm actually referencing an old. Can't remember if it was like a Mad TV or a Saturday Night Live skit. There's an old skit, but that would probably be like something that somebody would bring up for. It's like the lifeline for everybody, and that would be like a positive. That it could potentially be a very big positive. That hey, it's like. Also, doctors are like, well, you said you're having like a rushed heart rate. Oh, I call BS. Let me take my little device, and they go. Oh, no, you've had a couple cardiac incidences that were never picked up before.
Right. Or, like, say, people that have epilepsy. The chip getting smart enough to tell when you're going to have an epileptic event and notify emergency services, so when you do have that event, or it be good enough to, say, administer electronically like they have for the pain stimulators.
If they're gonna what they're trying to work on now, if they're gonna deliver medicine from within, they're actually working with nanobots on that.
Right, but this could be a hub for it. It could be like the router for those nanobots.
I know most of us don't want things put in us, foreign things, but I'm kind of a fan of nanobots in me because.
Oh, I'm a huge fan of nanobots.
Because, I know it can turn bad, quickly, but I'm so screwed up, I think the nanobots would either A, be a benefit, or B, they'll just be like, I don't know what the fuck to do.
But my thing with you and nanobots, D, is they inject the nanobots and you just have junk inside of you because your biorhythm's fried every last one of the nanobots.
Or I'm going to corrupt them. I'm going to be the human-to-computer virus bridge.
I don't even know where this conversation went.
I don't either. I drift in and out.
Was there another topic?
The other bit to this is what other technologies do you know of that track that people don't really pay attention to?
Literally, everyone has one in their pocket. Literally. The U.S. government didn't even have to convince everybody. Literally, everyone went out and bought a camera that they point at their face.
With, geocaching, geo-tracking and everything else.
Yeah, geo-tracking, timestamps.
Plus, if they want to know anything about you, everybody gives that up for free. It's called Facebook.
It's the comic where it's, in the 1980s, don't say that might have tapped the house, and in 2018, hey, wiretap, I need a recipe for pancakes.
Yeah. It's pretty much what it is. But funny thing about wiretap and the NSA, they don't give you a good recipe. The fuck?
The big thing is for 99% of Americans, it's a numbers game. They don't care about you or me or whoever until you're a problem.
Yeah, until you gain some interest for the wrong reasons.
So 99% or more of what is being collected
Is garbage.
It's just it's white noise.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, nobody cares what porn you're looking at unless you're looking at child porn or something else illegal. It only becomes a problem if now you're a political enemy, which is the actual problem.
Yeah.
I mean, they shouldn't be collecting any of it at all.
Man,
but
I feel bad for any government guy that has to sit there and monitor that shit like, God, I never knew nugget porn was so fucking popular. Oh, I'm traumatized.
I actually knew a guy that was in the Navy, and that was his job, was to monitor the inbound, outbound communications on a ship, and he was pretty fucked up.
Probably because 90 of it was twisted ass porn.
Essentially, yeah.
But I don't see how porn can really mess a person up.
I guess you haven't been to the right sites? No, I have no idea. Other than the illegal stuff that's creepy. Yeah, I can't imagine it messing you. Regular stuff, I know.
Yeah, it's the illegal stuff.
I mean, sure, every now and then someone stumbles across, like, a mistitled escapade, and you open it up, and it's this train wreck of, like, some Mexican chick swallowing a horse. It is a train wreck. You can't look away. I mean, Clerks 2 proved that. Kinky Kelly.
Clerks 2 also proved that it's sometimes okay in the heat of the moment to go ass to mouth.
Exactly. Just like the chips.
Human centipede.
No, just like these chips. Sometimes it's okay to go ass to mouth. Just like sometimes in some situations, I think, okay, it would be okay to have a chip. But for the most part, no, it's not okay.
I would be so tempted just to be an asshole to, like, actually dig, because I don't have enough real, sensation to really, worry too much. I would probably dig mine out and stick it in a rat somewhere and see how fucked up it gets running around.
That was the thing. It was in Born Legacy, the one with Jeremy Renner.
Yes.
He had one of those in, like, his thigh, and he dug it out and fed it to a wolf. So the drum blew up that wolf, and it was hilarious.
No, I like wolves. I would have done it to a rat.
They didn't have... He was in Alaska. Who's going to find a rat in Alaska when a drone was trying to murder him?
A wolf? I would have picked an Eskimo.
There wasn't any Eskimos either.
God damn it. I just really like wolves.
Did we watch the same movie?
No, I haven't seen that. That one. I think I saw, like, the first one.
Oh.
And it was a while ago. I didn't watch the other, so...
Well, it's a good way to turn off your brain and watch action.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Bourne flicks are a nice melt your mind and relax to unwind kind of action-y watch.
Or it'd have been like to my brother, hey Shinzo, come here for a minute. Why? No reason.
The choreography in those movies for the fight scenes has always been amazing. Like,
yeah.
if you can't do shaky cam at all, it's not a good series, but the shaky cam isn't that bad.
What was the, what was the movie that had the gun katas?
Oh, Equilibrium?
Equilibrium, that was also cool.
I'm done.
Did I break Shadow?
That movie, like, I don't know if I just saw it too late after it came out. That movie was just weird.
I liked it. I mean, I actually really liked it. I dug the gun katas were kind of cool. I know they're just outlandish and not realistic, but it's kind of cool.
Yeah, let me jump into the middle of this room filled with people with AKs and walk out untouched. Made no sense.
I know, but neither does most action movies. They're not watched for their realism. Let me tell you that much.
Fair enough. Anyway,
but maybe you can do that stuff if you got the chip.
All right.
I should be a chip marketer.
To close out this segment, your personal final thoughts on the chips.
Hard pass.
Hard pass. I don't trust, like, any regulated body, enough to put anything like that in me.
Well, for myself, I would be a solid hard pass, but I do, in a way, kind of hope for these kind of things being used in the medical field over corporate thievery. and backhandedness.
Yeah, but the medical field is balls deep in thievery.
But it's a different kind of thievery.
Yeah. You know where I could see, like, medical field going? I'm drawing a blank because my brain is just not working tonight, but what was the movie where you can get more parts, like if your heart failed and everything else, but if you don't keep paying the astronomical costs, they come and take the parts back?
I think it was called Repo Men.
No, it wasn't Repo Men.
Was it just Repo? I know what you're talking about. I never saw it because organ removal freaks me out.
Yeah, they'll literally just start, while you're screaming. It was a cool movie, but it made you think.
No, like, if the only implant that I would take is, like, brain enhancements, not anything that doesn't actively benefit me. Cybernetics. I'm all for that, but just not a tracking chip.
Oh, so, like, the whole movie cyborg thing is better to jack in than jack off?
Of course, because you can jack in, then jack off.
All right, with that, we're going to go on to questions.
You were right. It was Repo Man. My bad.
I didn't even see it, and I knew it.
We have a few questions from both Cecil and Senor Blue Shark, who is neither blue nor a shark, nor is he 45. We're going to start off with Cecil's questions. His first question is, what the hell will the crew get into while Cecil is away? Well,
nothing good. Nothing good.
We sort of stuck to topic, so we didn't get too much bad, but still, we're only a little over a half hour in. Question 2. Will you have Shadow host again? No, we didn't have Shadow host again. We have a Zyber hosting.
I know, it's like, fuck, we didn't even let him host this time.
Every time he lets me host, I end up derailing it, and he's like, no, that's not a problem, we derail all the time. I'm like, no, I literally go the opposite direction.
Right, with a whole new topic and everything.
Then again, we've derailed Cecil.
Or a whole new anime.
Yeah, that, like, okay, well, what were we supposed to watch that night? Then I was like, no, we're watching One Punch Man.
I don't know, I wasn't there.
Why wouldn't you watch One Punch Man?
Oh, I was fine with it, but he came in and he went, this is not what we were watching at all. And I went, I know.
You should have said, what? Really? You sure?
What? Because I wasn't there last week.
You sure about that, man? I think it is in the series.
All right. Question 3. If a tree falls in the forest, if a tree falls in the forest, will a bear shit in the woods?
A bear will always shit in the woods. The tree's irrelevant to the question.
Last time I saw a bear, he shit in the field.
Bears just shit where they want. They're bears. What are you going to do? Tell the bear he can't shit there?
Yes.
Okay, so next week, D won't be here.
Well, for myself, I don't know because my bear passed away not too long ago. So, yeah, I don't know anymore, Cecil. My bear passed away.
Funny story about a bear. A guy not too far from where I live in somewhere in Massachusetts out in the boondocks, actually got arrested because he was chasing a bear with a freaking hand axe, and the bear was actually running from the psycho.
Wait, is that a crime?
I'm not sure all the other stuff that entailed, but basically half-naked man was chasing a bear through roads and woods, hooting and hollering with a hatchet, and they arrested him, so I don't know what else he did, but...
What was he charged with? Because I'm pretty sure it's not illegal to chase a bear with a hatchet anywhere.
Well, I think it's attempted at, like, hunting them out of season? I don't know. I'm surprised anybody's fucking stupid enough to chase a bear with only a hatchet.
Wait, do bears have seasons?
It is better that than him running naked after the bear with his dick in his hand. Screaming, I'm gonna fuck you, boo-boo! I'm gonna fuck you!
I don't know, maybe the bears around me are just pansies, because... Shit, that idiot should have gotten eaten.
Alright. Last question from Cecil. If gingers have no soul, how can they dance so well?
Because that is a false statement. Gingers have many souls. At an early age, they learn to steal souls pretty quickly. In fact, each freckle represents a soul they have stolen. So, they have a whole variety to choose from. Who in here knows how to dance well? you're up next. Kind of like Shang Tsung, all that, in Mortal Kombat, all those fucking souls.
There's some logic to your answer.
I should know. I married a ginger.
Follow-up question. You have to have a soul to dance?
At least rhythm.
Apparently.
Okay, that actually explains a lot.
Maybe I have to have some soul to have rhythm.
Shit, I lack both.
And rhythm is dance.
Oh, he went there. We're just shaking our heads in opposite directions.
Come on now.
I didn't know which way to go, so I just kind of sat here.
All right. We have some questions from Blue, like I said. His first question is, during the hiatus of the blue shark, who is neither blue nor a shark,
Next.
do you think we'll finally write an... Hold on, what? Do you think a viewer will finally write an email and send it to us at G.N.A. podcast at G.N.A. in your DNA.1?
They still haven't, so fuck.
Wait, we have an email?
Yes, we have an email.
Oh, when did this happen?
We've always had an email.
Have any of us checked the email to see if we even did get one?
Cecil usually checks it. And again, that email is G.N.A. podcast at G.N.A. in your DNA.1.
We might be... okay, Cecil usually checks it, but we might be complaining that nobody sends us emails that have a full inbox.
Well, the thing is, anytime I ever check it, we only have those letters from, like, Arabian princes and Nigerian princes, and they want to give us money, but we have to give them money before they give us money.
Wait, was I not supposed to be giving them money?
Oh, shit, you're feeding the problem, man.
Oh, this is why we didn't have any money for more codes for giveaway night.
This is why it'd be like a great time to like know a hacker. Be like, okay, give me a bunch of accounts from the shittiest politicians you know of. Here you go, Nigerian prince. I'm kidding. That's terrible.
All right. Last question from the Senor Blue Shock. Are we going to change the G.N.A. crew back to their green color?
No.
Wait, it's not green?
No, it's still blue.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's the extra life group color.
Oh, I'm colorblind.
If that's a problem that we're still holding the extra life colors, I have a question for Blue Shark. Do you hate sick kids? Because you saying that sounds like you hate sick kids. Do you hate sick kids?
Just went to the extreme there.
Maybe he just has a thing for little green Martians, like Captain Kirk there.
Or maybe it's just his hate of blue people, and he doesn't like that we're becoming blue people by having blue names. I don't know.
What is Blue Shark like? Cletus Cassidy, or whatever that character was that the Chappelle Show did. Hates his own people.
Maybe.
I think we should change his while he's away. We should probably just change his name to Smurf Hater. 45.
Oh, jeez.
This is why nobody trusts me with powers at anything in this Discord.
Wait, Smurf Hater 22 and a half. That's right, we're cutting them in half.
22 and 3/3?
Sure.
All right. Well, we hope you enjoyed the show.
What? It's over already?
Yeah.
We're
out, man. I mean...
Oh, my goodness, we're under time.
Yeah.
I know.
Shortest episode, man.
For once. Well, it's because there's only 3 of us. Makes it easier.
Talked about the shit. Got into some shit. Now we're into the shit. You don't want to talk
about more shit?
And it was kind of a depressing, conversation.
I'm fine with that. It doesn't depress me any.
No, it's not depressing. It's dark. It's dark thinking about abuse of the government.
Hey, you know what we should tack on then? Let's tack on another subject. Let's discuss Donnie Darko. Let's keep this dark thing going.
All right, this is where Shadow is going to just go ahead and mute.
Okay. Well,
I broke him.
We hope you all enjoyed the show. Don't forget to rate, review, subscribe on iTunes or your favorite podcast app. Reviews help other people find the show. So if you enjoy listening to us, spread the word. You can also find us on other services like Google Play. Google Play Music, that is. Podcast Addict, Stitcher, Player FM, Spreaker, MyTuner, Your Listen, and whatever else you want to find us on. If you don't find us, let us know. We'll see about getting us on there, and, then you might be able to enjoy us. Maybe you're listening to this through a friend, and you're like, hey, those guys sound pretty fucked up. I want to listen to them more. Just let us know. And know how you can do that? You can email us. And what was that email again there, D?
It was G.N.A. podcast at G.N.A. in your DNA.1.
That's correct.
Also, be aware Skynet's coming. Skynet's coming, I tell you. And that bitch Alexa's part of it.
I'd like to say that we are finally on Spotify as well. So if you want to listen to us on Spotify and say you have a Google Assistant, you could just do the, hey Google,
start the robot invasion,
and tell it to play the most recent episode of G.N.A. podcast. And it'll do it.
All right, playing the latest episode of the G.N.A. podcast, G.N.A. podcast episode 144, Basically Bad.
Is that your wiretap?
That's just hey Google.
So it's his wiretap.
And I told her to start the robot invasion. Zyber's doomed. Let's run while we can. Holy shit, Zyber's also muted. It's taken over.
Well, that was quick.
You're fucked, Zyber.
Yeah, it'll play it. It'll do whatever you tell it to do. But yeah, we're on Spotify. You can follow us on Twitter at G.N.A. Podcast, or join us on our Discord. See the pinned tweet. Facebook. We're also on Facebook. Just search at G.N.A. Podcast. We partnered with Humble Bundle. Hey, Shadow, how about you tell us about Humble Bundle?
Shit, that's why frickin' D just walked away. He knew he was going to get thrown under the bus on this one. Alright, let me find it. Humble Bundle is a gaming purchasing service that we, G&A, are partnered with. You choose games like you normally would, but with a twist. You can choose what part goes to the publisher, to Humble Bundle, or to charity. You can give it all to charity if you want, or none of it. Your call. Throw that !partner equal G&A podcast. There's no spaces in there. At the end of your Humble Bundle link before you buy to let them know you sent them that way. Sent you that. Okay, whatever. You know what it means. So far this raise month, we have raised $17.90. I don't actually know if that's an accurate number for the week because
that is an estimated number.
Okay.
For the current week, because I did just buy a bunch of games, so
Okay.
I'm estimating.
All right.
Estimate it? It sounds like my fucking electric company. Yeah, we just estimate. What do you mean? What do you mean you just estimated my bill? This shit's high. Yeah, it is.
So don't forget you can put that at the end of any Humble Bundle link. So if you're going to buy a game through Steam, check Humble Bundle. You may get it there and help charity at the same time.
Unless you hate charities, you selfish bastard.
Ta-da! Like blue.
Do you like anime? Join us no longer on Wednesdays, now on Sundays at 19:30 hours Eastern Time. That is 7:30 Eastern for Anime Night. We will be doing that this weekend again. Yay. With me, I'll be hosting it while Blue Shark is on hiatus. Yep. It'll be at our usual spot on Rabbit, and that's www.rabbit.it/G.N.A. podcast.
What anime's coming up?
Yes, Sunday night.
No, what anime?
I can't say the fucking name of it. I'll bastardize it. But yes. Do you like horror movies? Well, every second Saturday of the month, we do horror movie night, hosted by, yes, me. That's my typical thing. We just had one. It was fun. I kind of punked everybody by saying that there was a Chopping Mall 2. There wasn't. There seriously wasn't. I thought there was, but there wasn't.
Wait, question. There's a Chopping Mall 1?
Yes.
Oh, shit, I don't know.
It was hilarious. You missed out.
It was so bad and cheesy, it was good.
But yeah, we do game show night every first Saturday of the month where we play games and you can join us. It's usually something through Jackbox or maybe Keep Talking Nobody Explodes. It depends, but you can always join us for that and win some game codes. Fun stuff. We'd like to put a shout out to our good friends over at We Need to Talk, the Meter, and his partner over there. Also like to put a shout out to Yeah Dude Gamers. Go check them out. They're cool folks to listen to. We'd also like to thank the person that made our logo there, Mr. Shadow Fox, Morgan BS Photography.
Oh, that's me.
Yep. You can check him out at morganbs.com. You can check us out. Yeah. Hey, you can check us out too. We have a website. But first, if you want to email us, we'd love it. We'd love to hear from you. You can send us death threats, what you like, thoughts, concerns, show topics, anything you can think of. But if you want to send dick pics, you gotta send those care to Daymok. Dicks out for Daymok. You gotta send them there. I can't remember his web page for that. But yeah, you could even send them to us, addressed to Daymok. We'll forward them. Yeah. Other than that, you can pop by www.GNApodcast.com. Check us out. All right, where can they find you at, D?
Folks can find me at microbrewgamers with a Z instead of an S.com on my website. Same thing, I've got YouTube. I've got a Twitter, Instagram, Twitch. Probably going to start streaming a lot more and do to supplement the whole YouTube thing. You can find me on my Discord, Microbrew Gamers, along with G.N.A. Podcasts Discord, Yeah Dude Gamers Discord, and also I'm on one of our newest friends that helped us out during our Extra Life, Josh of All Trades. He's got a good Discord server going. Been palling around there too lately.
All right, how about you, Shadow?
I can be found at morganbs.com. If you want to find me past that, just go to the About Me tab. It has all my links on it.
And holy shit, is your apartment on fire?
Nope.
All right, it looks really
He's
smoky.
that much of a vapor.
No comment.
All right, well, I was your host tonight, Zyber Blood, Zyber Games. You can find me at the G.N.A. Podcasts Facebook, Twitter, Discord, mostly on their Discord, or hanging out on my Instagram, my Twitter, or my Facebook. Feel free to shoot me a tweet, a message, follow, whatever, it doesn't matter. But yeah, it was great hanging with you gents tonight, and I will see you next week. You all have a great night.
Bye-bye.
Prost!
Yeah, you already screwed up, Zyber. You've been running for 10 seconds.